look completely changed, but you have the malachite necklace and you have an incredible cross jet.
Incredible.
Like, wow.
Right,
Let me show the size of this if you don't mind.
This is Mondo.
Wow.
I mean, this is massive.
Gosh, that's gorgeous.
Okay, this is part of our gallery collection. So what's the gallery collection? They're really kind of how we started. We all of us started making one-of-a-kind pieces, and then we would sell them. I did most of mine from trade shows, and then I started building a lot of galleries, a lot of high-end fashion boutiques, a lot of jewelry stores, which sold really high-end platinum and gold. And my designs were what they call bridge jewelry, so it bridged the gap in kind of the pricing and the looks. And that's how I got started. And basically, I'm doing the same thing now. We are bringing you gallery designs in this case that you would see as a one-of-a-kind design, and we're bringing them to the show and making them affordable where almost anybody could really afford something like this. Here's something about crosses, and this is what blows my mind about this. I didn't design this. It was one of my fellow artists that actually did this. This, you know, do you know how many in 47 years of designing jewelry, do you know how many crosses and hearts I've designed in my lifetime?
I tried to guess the other day. I said 400.
Yeah, I don't think you're even close. Yeah. I've designed so many, I can't even tell you how many I've designed. And here's my thing. I've designed so many crosses and so many hearts that I've just got burnt out on it, and I just don't come up with anything new. They always look the same way. So when one of my fellow artists comes up with something like this, and you look at this, where are you gonna see something like this? You know, like, this just blows my mind. This really is wearable art. You've got this custom-made sterling silver setting, and again, these are all, look at the silver in there. Okay, look at the amount of silver, but I wanna point something out here. Look how that's all hand polished. That's from sterling silver sheet material. That's not cast. That's actually from sheet material that you had a silversmith that built that. That's all built from scratch by hand, that beautiful silver setting. And then all of the cabochons are hand cut from the natural rough material. And what makes this so incredible, this is the Congolese material. This is Congolese malachite. This doesn't even exist anymore. You can't, they used to mine it. I've had this for well over 10 years, maybe even going on 12 years, that I've had this material. I got a big load, and the Congo, it's now the Republic of Congo. It used to be the Belgium Congo. Then it was Republic of Congo when they got their independence. What happened is, this is the world's finest malachite. I have 3 different malachites in my inventory. This by far is the Beverly Hills. This is the Beverly Hills of malachite. This is the malachite you want. But the Congolese material, what's really interesting, this used to be on the market all over the place. In the 70s and in the 80s, there were so many people that could get this material, and you saw it almost all the time. Then what happened is you don't see any material. It literally disappeared off the market. And the reason is they had an oil boom. So all the miners, they left the mines and they went into the oil field where they could make, good money. That kind of petered out, that died. And just as they were starting to come back and we were starting to see more material, they had a gold strike. And then everybody went gold mining. And so there it went again. And all the miners went out, everybody started, staking gold claims. And then now that's kind of died out. So hopefully we're gonna start seeing, we're already seeing some interesting materials come out of the Congo. And hopefully we'll get to see more of this malachite. But
okay,
this
I just want to
is
show you
just
something.
amazing.
So Mark and the team got really fancy for me. Both of us have to hold really still. That's very hard for me. You're doing a brilliant job, Miss V, over there. Me, not so much. But I want you guys to see how dramatically different the personality is when you change out the beaded chain back to that collar. So you can see just one, the one side, really elegant, so beautiful. And then I think when you add the collar to it, all of a sudden you get this kind of cool casual look to it. So that just to me, I just think it's so cool to see that the same exact pendant, which by the way is quite large, can have two very distinct personalities. Maybe this is what you wear if you're feeling a little more dressier. You throw the collar on and it's got kind of this cool girl vibe when you put the collar on. So I love that you have the options. That's what makes it so cool. All right, here's an update though. This is going to sell out. The last time I saw the little counter go up, I think we had 130, but I don't think we have that now. The length of the pendant by itself comes in at 1/17 of an inch. I mean, it's really large. That cross is something to behold. It is so beautiful, but look at that. You're about 2.5 inches in that direction, and if I go in the opposite direction, still nice and big and beefy. This is about 1.5 inches. These are all cushion cut cabochons. They're stunning. I love how they really went for giving you the best of the striations in it. And then of course you have the beaded necklace, but notice this too, which you couldn't see before. It's actually got different shaped beads on there. Plus of course you've got the extended in the back. If you just wore the necklace by itself because it's malachite, it's a stunner. I mean, it's such a pretty stone and it's so different. And again, it's so much fun to have something like this in your wardrobe because no one's gonna have this look.